doing thanks to Simple Roast Coffee out of Auburn. We're going to be doing a coffee drink today. We're using Simple Roast medium blend cold brew. You should have in your, let's see, here we go.
There's some foul beast behind you.
Yes, that is my cat. Okay, yeah, so
what is that mangy being?
The SR cold brew is our Simple Roast cold brew. We also have homemade lavender simple syrup. It's the one with the little ribbon on it. Molly made it from scratch. Like, we couldn't find lavender extract anywhere unless it was like online. So we found like the buds, like the lavender flower, and she made it from scratch, and it's delicious. You should open it up, smell it, take a sip. It's great. We also have almond milk based Baileys. They make a vegan one now, and it's delicious. I like it better than the regular Baileys. And we also have our Cellarman's Folly Java Rye. If you were at our tasting, the first couple ones, we did not have this available. We only had our rye whiskey available. This one we use Simple Roast decaf coffee in our barrels, and we age it in that way.
Why decaf?
Yes. Decaf.
Why decaf? Is that like I'm assuming there's a specific.
Yeah, legally you can't mix the caffeine and.
Oh, all right. So the caffeine would transfer over, and then you just
have
a heart attack.
Yeah. Also, I should have used marker, but I used chalk, so they rub off pretty easily. So just be careful. I'm trying to get Colin back in here. I don't know what he's doing, but anyway. So that's the ingredients. So last month we did the beer and the chai and.
What was this?
Oh, yeah.
Rabbit food?
Yeah, that is lavender buds. We were gonna sprinkle on top. If you want to open it up and.
It smells so good.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna sprinkle that right on top of the drink if you like it. I know some people don't like florally flavors in their coffee, but you know what? We separated everything. If you don't like it, that's fine. I know Caleb's not a big coffee drinker, so if you don't want to put as much cold brew in yours, this is why I like doing these classes, because we give you the ingredients. You can make it however you want. I'm just gonna tell you how I like it. We tested it out, and we're like, oh, we know. You know how it's gonna how the way we like it. But if you like more creamer, if you like more coffee, if you like more whiskey, if you like more simple syrup, you can do it however you want. I don't know if I should wait for Colin. I don't think we should, right?
No. Well, he told us to carry on.
He did. Okay.
Caleb just drinks Long Island iced teas. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do that. That's a cocktail class. I want the oh god, what the CNY Long Island iced tea. So it'll be like Cellarman's Folly whiskey, tap water from the city of Syracuse.
Yes. Absolutely.
A dirt sample from the prison in Auburn.
Oh boy. So what you guys need today, as you can see on your little cards, you'll need your Cellarman's Folly shot glass. If you want to measure it out how I'm doing it, that's 1.5 shots. You'll need a glass like you always do. You'll need a second one too, because we're going to mix, because the Bailey's kind of like floats on top of the whiskey if you don't mix it. So just get a second glass. And you also need some ice. Also, what we put in there too, I don't know if you guys noticed, is we gave you straws this time so that you can drink it. It's early. You want to drink your coffee fast. So we gave you a little straw with extra straw. So Colin's here.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Sorry for breaking the Zoom, everybody. That's all my fault.
Yeah. So we were just about to start. I went through what they need and what we gave them and how we made everything and yada, yada, yada. The one thing about our Java Rye has a little special place in our heart because this is the first product we ever tested out. This is the first one that we ever were like, oh, I think let's try to make whiskey, but a little different. And we threw some coffee in a barrel and then we aged the whiskey A lot of trials and tribulations with this. We tried corn whiskey, we tried rye whiskey, we tried a blend of a few, and we settled on a rye whiskey. And what's also very different about this is that no one else has tried this kind before because this is barrel proof. It's not the normal 80 proof. We took it straight out of the barrel and it came at like 91 proof. So it's got a little extra alcohol in there for you guys. It's very good. So what I'm gonna guys have you do is start with your mixing glass. So just take a little bit, take this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna test the whiskey first because I am very proud of this and I want you guys to try it as well. So we're just gonna put a little bit in there. I know it's almost noon, but it's Sunday. You guys can live a little and just try it. See what you guys think. It is 63% rye. The rest is corn. There's no barley in ours at all. It's got a little kick, very high in the rye. But as soon as you breathe out, you should get a little hint of coffee at the end. It's one of the most complex whiskeys that we have because you've tried our chai. It's very packed full of chai flavor. You tried our bourbon. It's kind of like, I'm very proud of our bourbon, but it's a normal whiskey by anyone's standards. But this is a rye whiskey. A lot of people don't know too much about rye or don't really experiment it. When you go with whiskey, you probably go with a corn whiskey or a barley whiskey or a scotch or like a bourbon or something like that. Rye whiskey is a little, you can't find it. I think it's more of an acquired taste, but with the little bit of coffee in the end, I think it kind of smooths out. So I just wanted you guys to try that way.
With the scotch, I pretend that they just they put it in a barrel and then put like a piece of firewood in there and then aged it.
That is exactly what they've done. Yeah.
So I can say, yeah. So I don't think it didn't hit that hard for a rye, but I immediately hit the coffee and like the back of my like top of my mouth.
Your palate?
Yeah, my palate.
Sarah, did you like it?
I did. I
No, it
was
was-
telling Nick, I've been doing a dry July, and this is my like one little bit of alcohol I've had for like a month. So I'm like, oh God, it's like no tolerance at all.
Perfect time of day to do that then.
I know.
Yeah. And also another thing about our coffee is this is only the second one we've done. And the first one we did, and not a lot of you were there for it because it was like the second one we ever did. And it was the one where we had the chocolate rim with the peanuts and cacao nibs. That was a really fun one. And I'm very excited about using this one again. All right, so let's make the cocktail. We want to drink. It's Sunday morning. Let's do it.
So wait, all right, wait. One question about the whiskey real quick.
Yeah.
What is this compared to your old coffee whiskey that you used to do?
The cold brew coffee.
It's the same coffee whiskey. This is just at barrel proof.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
so it's the same. Yeah, same thing. It's just when we are done aging it and we're ready to bottle it, we'll dilute it down to a certain proof. So all of our whiskeys will do at 80 proof. This one, typically when they're done, they can range from like 85 to like 100 something, depending on what we're putting in there, and then we'll water it down until it hits a certain proof. And if you're curious at least to know why, it obviously affects the taste. And the flavor, consistency, but it's also the higher proof that alcohol is, the more we will get taxed by the government.
Wow, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a really complicated system, but every case of booze that you make, you have to pay excise tax on, and excise tax is it's a whole formula that's based on the proof per bottle by like whatever numbers they charge. So that's why you'll usually see like whiskeys hitting like 80 proof, and that's why that's the like standard, because that's the lowest proof it can be in the US to be considered whiskey. So that's what they hit to call it whiskey, but that's also the cheapest that whiskey can be taxed on.
So what's Everclear then? Which is
Everclear-
ultra high proof. and dirt
Everclear-
cheap.
I think Everclear is just considered like a grain spirit.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
I think it's like the super high-end vodka, essentially.
Yeah. All right, enough derailing of this. Let's get drinking.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Just
absolutely.
Fun fact for you.
Let's do it. I'm very excited about this one. I only have
Owen is saying
small-
hi to you.
Hi. I only had a little bit of
Flash.
fun this morning, so let's get to it. We're gonna start with your glass, and we're gonna put ice in it. Let's do that first.
Just got a new
Very
fridge.
simple and easy drink to make. The last one we did was a little, with the watermelon juice and the chai, and we had to incorporate a beer with it, and then it was just, with the cucumbers and sugar rim and stuff. It was a lot. And then next month we're going a little crazy. Colin has a great idea. We'll talk about that later. So this one is just simple and easy and delicious.
Sorry, look up right. It's just like
My cat's going crazy right now. Our cat. All right. So then you're going to put your. Use this one.
I bought this.
Oh,
I got these really cute little shot glasses. We cleaned out my my grandma's house
I have one of
before
those too.
they end it. So I got a whole set of these. Oh, wait. You guys might actually like this. Hang on. I found some other cool shit.
all right. You put a shot of the Java rye on top of the ice.
I'm skipping the shot. I'm going for the whole thing.
Oh, go for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
make it how you guys want
To
to.
each your own.
Yes.
I actually save a little bit of your whiskeys. I think I told Nick this, but I save a little bit each time, and I actually let my dad and my brother try it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a great
And
idea.
my dad was just talking about you doing like a rye, and I'm actually gonna see him in like 2 hours. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
perfect.
Well,
Absolutely.
you can tell him, yeah, this is the special barrel proof edition.
I can't wait. He's gonna be like, you know what barrel proof means? I do now.
Nice.
See, I saved a little bit from each one, and then I'm just pouring it all into the same thing. So it's just going to be a giant jug mixture of
Yeah.
Sullivan's
Like
Folly.
King's cup of whiskey right there.
And then I'm going to sell it as
Moonshine.
basement man's fuck up.
All right,
It's
guys.
that aftermarket Sellerman's Folly that we all know there's an audience for.
It's the Chinese knockoff Sullivan's
Yep.
Folly
Yeah.
from Alibaba.com.
Yep.
Now you're going to take your Simple Roast coffee, a cold brew, and pour as little or as much as you want.
The whole thing.
That's better. Yeah. That's the lavender.
Take a sip of it too.
What's the recommendation with this as far as like the actual amount that you would, subscribe to?
My recommendation, like I said, you can do it even however you want.
What
I
are
would
you
go,
doing?
I would pull. I'm putting the full thing.
Oh,
in.
okay.
Yeah, because I like coffee. I like
do.
coffee.
Waiting, guys.
We're
Do I need
pouring.
one for 3?
And then we
Mom
go.
mode.
I just hit them.
Then you go your Baileys. Now this is almond milk Baileys. It's vegan. Made now. It's awesome. Smell it. It's awesome. It smells great.
So we're pouring this all into the ice, right?
Oh
It
yeah.
smells like
You're-
milk.
yeah, you're making your drink now.
Oh my God, this stuff tastes like candy. I'm gonna be putting this in my coffee tomorrow.
Yes, sure.
All right. And then you top it off with, now what I suggest doing, Steve just going for it.
It's good.
This
It is good.
Yeah, lavender simple syrup homemade from Molly. I would taste it to see if you like it first. It's sweet, it's sugary. It's amazing.
It's really interesting.
Kind
Oh,
of.
it's awesome. It's so
This would be
good.
good in like.
Ooh, I like
tea.
that.
I
Yeah.
need to put this in tea.
So
I would
now that-
cook with that.
Now that you know what it tastes like, you can sweeten it how you want. My recommendation is just a little bit because I don't like too sweet, but some people like sweet. So I'm gonna put.
Needs more.
That is very strong.
Yeah. That's really good. You made that from scratch?
She did, yeah.
Wow.
Very good.
Using the buds.
Using the buds. Now, here's the tricky part. As you can see, it doesn't look great, right? So we're just gonna mix it. You're gonna take your second glass
Ooh.
and just be careful. You're around your computers. Be careful. And yep, this in our cocktail classes before. You just kind of mix it and throw it back in. Get that all mixed up. I like to do the double. That way it comes back in your cold glass. And then, if you want, you take your lavender buds, which are in your little cup.
Don't even think about it.
I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah, we're thinking about it.
You, living room. Always.
Every
get
single
the
person in this
bathroom.
room is thinking about it
5
now.
minutes now.
And we just sprinkle a little on top here.
And this, like, when it's on top, you can just smell it even more.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
forcing you.
Oh, it's so fragrant.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, makes me want to have tea.
Yeah.
Very relaxing drink.
I'm saving the rest of my lavender simple syrup for tea later.
You can put it in anything, really. Brownies.
Should we use 100% of the? What are we calling these, nibs?
You can if you want. I just put a
Yeah.
pinch.
That would be a lot. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want it too fragrant. All right.
I'm lagging behind. I'm gonna describe this along the way.
All right.
So I've got no lavender, just the whiskey, the coffee, and some Baileys. Not all of the Baileys.
Exactly.
There you go.
Oh, what was that? I don't know what that was.
Oh,
But that's it. That's the cocktail pretty much. We got the Cafe au Lavender is what we're calling it this time. So cheers, everybody. See if you guys.
Look at how big my straw is compared to my glass.
Yeah, mine's the same.
Yeah, it's like wearing clown shoes.
I just
we
cut
can do
mine.
it.
cheers.
Oh, you cut your straw. That's a great idea. Oh man.
What did you say?
I don't know.
I cut my straw with scissors.
Oh, yeah. You like coffee, Jake?
Ah.
Okay.
I'm
Oh
drinking
yeah,
mine
this is
currently.
badass. Okay, let's cut the straw. Ah, what a wonderful idea.
Use a little bit more
I
lavender.
can't believe that didn't even dawn on me. Okay. Lovely.
Yeah, I actually.
Oh my god.
Sarah, are you wearing a lavender shirt for today's cocktail?
Yeah, but it wasn't on purpose.
Oh my god.
Why could you not play into that? Like
I
she
don't know.
set you up so well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I didn't realize this was a lavender drink. I didn't open this bag until I just sat down and was pulling all the stuff out. And I like these little bottles. I want to keep these. I don't know how to repurpose them. Like, I don't know what I would do with them, but I'm keeping them.
Maybe for like traveling or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this
Little-
is the first time we did them, obviously, because you guys always got the plastic bottles, which we ran out. What do you think of the fancy new little glass bottles?
I like
Nobody-
them. Are they expensive? Should we be like recycling these back to you?
No, you could. Well, if Nick says yes, yes.
No, no,
Otherwise,
okay.
no.
You can give them back if you want to reuse them.
I was worried that they were gonna break.
They're pretty hardy. These are good bottles. I almost feel like they're too good for us.
Came on the windowsill with colored water.
Yeah.
So
Well, Steve, you're special.
I'm just gonna do a little quick shout out to Zach over there because look what I got, buddy.
I finished it. It was
Yeah.
great. Wonderful.
Did he write
Zach
that?
Zach wrote this book. It's available. Zach, where is it available?
So easiest one is probably Amazon, but if you're not looking to make Jeff Bezos any richer, you can find it on Barnes and Noble. I think unfortunately Walmart's got it too. Book Depository and then Fantastic Fiction, and I think those last two are kind of like smaller resellers. So
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Zach,
Wow.
At Walmart? That's amazing, right?
Can I get it at Borders?
Zach, I'm a voice actor. I'm a voice actor and I do audiobooks.
oh really?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
True.
that is true. He's not
I'm on Amazon ACX and everything.
Yeah. Have you ever heard Steve talk? I mean, you should know this already. Yeah.
but I'm a few chapters in. It's excellent so far.
I finished it. It was
I
great. It was wonderful.
yeah. I grew up with a lot of dogs, so far I'm loving it. So
What's it? Can you give like a tiny summary? Like, what is it about?
Yeah. So it is. Yep, it's set in a shelter, and it's like I think the final like marketing decision was to market it as horror/adventure, but kind of like based on I used to volunteer at a shelter, so like those experiences, and because it's horror, one of the dogs is haunted, of course, but
Super cool.
yeah, that's the elevator pitch.
yeah, nice. I love it. It's so funny because I don't know you super well, but we're on each other's Facebook. So when I say it's like you used to be a boxer and I used to work at a museum, I'm like, oh, I see where he's coming from with these things, right? Because you used to fight, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, it's been a while because like COVID shut everything down. So I think
Yeah.
I shared a post from a fight a couple years ago, but yep, like used to train and everything. So I'm not as creative as I like to pretend I am, and it is very, very much an autobiography in some ways, minus the haunted dog.
Sure. But that didn't happen? Come on.
Oh yeah, crazy, right?
I think that's how most people write anyways, but that's kind of cool. I've lived several lives: boxing, museum, writing. Jeez.
Yeah. So I gotta ask Caleb, I think you're one of the few people that I know that does not particularly enjoy coffee, right? You're not a coffee drinker, right?
That's true.
What did you think of the cocktail?
I thought it was great, although I didn't use a ton of the cold brew. I used,
I might not.
I used maybe a third of it or something. And I love this lavender. It was super good, and just everything combined together with that Bailey's. I mean, I'm just enjoying it. I actually taste chocolate for some reason.
Yeah,
Like-
I think the Bailey's kind of adds a little bit of that too, like the creaminess to it, I think.
Yeah. So, but I'm enjoying it though. It's really
Awesome.
good.
Cool. Anyone else anyone else not a lavender fan, or what would you guys do differently? Anyone have any ideas? Dad, what did you think?
To be honest, I'm not a big Bailey's fan.
Oh,
So I didn't put a lot in. But with the lavender, it's drinkable. It really is. I mean, I do taste a little bit of the chocolate flavor in there, and I'm not a chocolate fan. So, but with the lavender, it makes it drinkable for me. So I like it. I mean, let's put it this way: it's the best drink I've had with Bailey's in it. I don't like Bailey's, and
Did Mom
you
try
can
it?
see I only put a little in.
Oh wow, yeah, you went a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so but it's good. I like it. I really do.
Awesome.
Um,
Did Mom try it?
What's that?
Did Mom try it?
No,
Oh, well,
it's kind of early for her.
See, I don't like lavender, so I did not put a lot of lavender in. I have just like I took a sip of the syrup and I was like, "Ugh, lavender." It's very strong, so I put a little bit in so that I had like I get a hint of it, and it's just enough, And I do feel like it complements the Baileys. I don't know, it does something different to it.
gotcha. All right, Zach. Zach, thanks so much for joining, man. It's
Thank
good to
you.
see you. Yeah.
Audiobook.
Thank you. Yep. I'll reach out to my publisher about that because I've actually had a lot of friends like talk about an audiobook, and your voice is outstanding for it. Thanks everyone. I hope everyone has a great weekend.
Enjoy, Zach.
I'm not giving you guys a cut of that if I make a bunch of money off you.
How does one get involved as because I would love to read audiobooks. I don't know. We'll have to talk another time, but
Amazon is like the biggest seller of ebooks, so they have their own audiobook service that connects authors to narrators.
how did you become a voice like?
I lied.
I lied.
Yeah. Someone was like, I kept saying, my dream, I'm going to be a voice actor. That's it. Someday I'm going to be a voice actor. So my friend, Sarah Duncan, her friend worked someplace and needed a voice actor. She asked Sarah if she knew somebody, and Sarah said, yeah, I know Steve. So they contacted me, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely, totally professional voice actor. And
Wow.
I just got my shit together really quick, and I've been working for them for about 10 years now, doing courses. And now I've got this new course from now they've sent me out to like Massachusetts. So now I'm working for the same organization, but at a bigger place, doing this ridiculously large educational course. And I have no goddamn idea how I'm gonna get it all done. But yeah, no, that's it. So you just fake it till you make it.
Yeah, there you go. Love it. Steve, you were saying you're not a lavender fan, so you just didn't put any in it at all, or did you?
I did. No, I put a little bit of the simple syrup in, just enough to get like the hint of the lavender. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like
was it too sweet for you or too florally?
I'm not. This is gonna sound silly, I guess, but when I was in high school, me and my best friend, we used to go to Roji Tea Lounge, like
been there
twice a week, all the time. And then like my girlfriend in high school started working there. So she's always at Roji, and I always got lavender tea. And now I'm so sick of lavender, I never want it again. Yeah. But I also know that the drink was made for this specifically, so I put it in, and it really adds to it. I feel like it's just coffee, it's just coffee and cream, and then the lavender kind of adds like the next thing to it.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it a little simple just because last month was a little crazy, and next month is gonna. We'll talk about that in a second. It seems like it's gonna be another kind of a different kind of idea, a different take on a drink that you probably. But I also want to talk, Kari. What did you think of the Bev?
I don't like Bailey's.
Okay.
So I did add a little bit, but not too much. I usually drink my coffee like black. I don't add sugar. The coffee was not as strong for a cold brew as I think it should be.
I see.
The simple syrup though, I actually want to cook with that.
Yeah, you should.
Because the second I don't generally like sugar, but I can immediately just taste all of these different flavors, and I think it would be amazing to cook with. So I think I'm gonna do like a chowder or something with that.
Yeah.
Hilarity on lavender is so funny.
Yeah. As far as the Java rye, I actually really like it. It is a bit strong because I'm not a whiskey drinker.
Yeah.
So it's got that like heat, like right here for me.
Yeah. That's the spiciness of the rye. That's not even like a lot of people don't like rye because they think it's too strong, but it's just the spiciness of the grain that.
It really just gets you here, but the flavor is really, really good. I actually think for me personally, I would actually put this, the rye, with tea. I think it would pair really, really well with tea instead of coffee.
That's a good idea.
That's
a real good idea.
I have two, I go to the Chelsea market in New York City a lot. And so I get a lot of like different teas because I'm not a tea. I don't like packets of tea. I think it's gross. But I have a
tea
strawberry.
Yeah, we have a connoisseur in the audience, everyone.
No, so I have strawberry rhubarb tea that I really want to add this to. I think it would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be good.
That with lavender tea. I put some of that in my lavender tea.
Steve, are you ever gonna have lavender tea again?
I did actually. Emily bought some lavender tea. So,
all right, so you've been full of shit the whole time.
I have. What? No. I've had it. It's more of like a recent thing where it's been like because even because I remember it's like all I have is lavender tea. I know you're sick of it. I'm like, it's fine. It's been long enough. I can settle back in.
That's good.
Jake, what about you? What'd you think?
I like the drink a lot. It's really good. I like the coffee flavor. Lavender, I usually err on the side of caution with because it's like there's a specific point where it's like really good and then it's perfume tasting.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
I went a little light on the lavender, like very light on the lavender.
Yeah.
But the lavender simple syrup is really good. I think it would be really good just to mix in with tea instead of like honey or something.
Wow,
you even use more than me.
Yeah.
This is how much lavender I used.
Wow.
See, ours is what Caleb did, but we split it between 2 people.
I looked up the health benefits of lavender, and it's great for like anxiety and depression, and like helping you sleep, and all kinds of like you can put it
Oh yeah,
on.
lavender is
So
great.
it's interchangeable with pot, is what you're
I was
saying.
just gonna say, like,
Yeah,
that-
yeah, it's like
that sounds
everything
like
that you can have with marijuana, you can get with lavender.
I'm just gonna chug it tonight.
Yeah,
Some
wonderful.
of us can't handle marijuana. We'll stick with the lavender.
Yeah.
Here you go. We're gonna make candles Tuesday night. We're gonna put some lavender in the candles.
Lavender
Oh,
candle.
that sounds cool. I want
Can
a
they be
candle.
edible? Could you eat them?
The candles? Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it.
All right. That sounds delicious. I'll be there.
Oh yeah.
I need a teak wood and tobacco candle for my office, please.
I have.
Oh, that would smell wonderful.
I gotta go candles. Fancy candles are expensive as
I
shit. It's
know.
crazy.
Oh my God, I know.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
candle mix kit from the library. You can check out all these kits,
For free.
and so it comes with everything you need.
Free.
So we're doing it.
Yeah. We're inviting all the kids in the neighborhood over. It's gonna be real fun.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
On
gonna-
mine
wonderful.
too, they're having a
Just-
great time fighting with each other.
Sure.
Yeah.
Will there be alcohol?
We're gonna have wine.
We're gonna have it's
Why? Well, okay, yeah, it's an elegant event. You're making candles. I guess whiskey is a little too rugged for
Yeah.
that type of affair. I understand.
Too.
Yeah, and yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of drugs. Sarah, what was your ratio? What did you do? How much?
Did it
flat-
live up to your shirt?
All
Yeah.
right. Jesus. I did all of everything
Wow.
except the lavender because I have plans to put this in my tea before bed tonight. 'cause it's so good. But I like this drink a lot. It's like the type of drink I'd want to like sit on the porch in the sun and just like chill with. So I love it. It's very summertime.
In the
I like the
morning.
lavender. I have no complaints. If I ordered this at a bar, I think my only thing would be like the floating lavender isn't like visually appealing, but it smells so good. So I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw, you know what? I think almond milk.
There's a bunch of ants in my drink.
Right. Yeah. There's lavender between my teeth. I don't know.
So almond milk, I realize is like, it looks white, right? But when you mix it with coffee, it turns brown. So it's not the whitest. Like I saw a picture, I got the idea of the buds on top from a picture I saw, but they just used regular milk. So it came out more white and the purple on top, like it looked good. And then we made it and we're like, yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that the almond milk turns brown? No, it's the coffee.
No, it doesn't turn brown. Okay, all right. It just,
I was wondering about Nick's
He's like, if you mix white with brown, it
Chemistry.
turns tan. Like, all right.
Fun fact,
know.
everyone, Nick is colorblind. Yeah.
oh,
What you
no.
need is that the lavender syrup at Funk that's actually lavender colored. That may be.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
You know what I
so
mean?
you know what's funny is that we
But that's
couldn't
not that
find, we knew we were gonna make our own simple syrup, but then we couldn't find lavender. I almost stole a bottle of that, the Monin
Oh.
from Funk, but it's
You
gross.
should.
It tastes-
God.
Nobody ever orders it.
Yeah, it tastes like cigarettes.
Handle
It's
it
been
amongst
sitting there for
yourselves.
Do you guys want a cigarette flavored cocktail? Because that could happen.
Cigar
Ew.
word.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
want a
Marlboro
cocktail.
edition.
I want a cocktail that smells
No,
like the
I'm
midway
still
at
on
the
the
fair.
Go and knock it off. Go and
Puke
handle
and
it by yourself.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
My
Knock it
straw
off.
broke down.
I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work now.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Caleb.
Caleb, you've been drinking.
Yeah. Well.
It's an hour drive for him. He'll be fine.
I hope your boss
Hour
doesn't follow your business page.
All right.
He is the boss.
Thanks,
Bye.
Caleb.
Bye, Caleb. Thank you.
Bye.
So we'll just quickly talk about a couple things that are coming up.
Caleb, you're still there.
Quickly talk about a couple things that are coming up. Colin is kind of spearheading the next class here.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Colin, you want to talk about? We've already decided what the next cocktail is going to be. Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, so yeah, the reason we're bringing this up is one, because we already know what we want to do, but two, there's a few different ways we can go about it. So want your input. The cocktail that we want to do is a burrito. So it's a bourbon margarita.
A burrito.
Yeah.
I am
Uh,
game.
It comes with an Ocho Cinco burrito. No, they don't.
Yeah,
They
it
have
will come.
Doritos
Yeah,
in it.
yes, the kit will have a tortilla and beans and everything, and you put
Please
it. You're gonna
don't.
put it in one
Please
of
don't.
these. Yeah,
I'm
yeah, Steve. I
retired.
want you to take a
No more
tortilla and put it in
burritos.
this. Yeah,
That sounds
yeah,
so good.
You
yeah,
blend,
yeah.
you blend a burrito and put a
Yeah,
shot of
you
whiskey
blend
in it.
ground beef with your bourbon. No, but anyway, so just you know, for everyone's understanding, like I'm like you know, Bridget and we drink margaritas all the time, and I typically will make my own mix for them. And so what we'll do with the bourbon margarita, the burberita, you know, we'll use whiskey with it, spin on a traditional margarita, but I make all different varieties of mix. You know, I was telling Nick right before this, actually, this is the reason why our whole Zoom thing broke, is because we were on a separate Zoom talking about this, and it crashed the whole thing.
Yeah, you're keeping
so-
secret meetings from us.
Yeah, I know, right?
We talk about the fate of Steve Peterson.
Yeah, no, we talk about
That's
what we're
it.
gonna do
You-
with
this-
Steve
you say
Peterson
that.
today.
Now I'm never doing this again. Now you've got me all paranoid.
Yeah, but anyway, so just the classic mix that I'll make
What's up?
for this is lemon, lime, and orange. But I can do all varieties of mixes. I've done mixes that are also spicy that have jalapenos or habaneros. So if you wanted to, yeah, I see Kari's shake. Yeah, yeah. So if you guys wanted to do a spicy margarita, we could do that, and I would make the home make all that mix that was spicy. Or if you like grapefruit, I've done mixes that use grapefruit as well, and they're more on like the lime and grapefruit side, not so much like the like lemony side. So yeah, I just want to know, like, one, do you guys like margaritas? And two, what type of margaritas do you like? And then three,
Spicy ones.
you want spicy? Okay, I that's two people for spicy.
I feel like my father would like a spicy one too, right, Dad?
Make it 3. Yeah.
Three.
Weren't
I'm
we
just
the
I'm gonna
three
let
that
you know though,
want-
these
weren't we the
spicy
three that
margaritas
wanted
are
the
going to be hot.
jalapeno whiskey?
What?
We still haven't
Weren't
gotten
we
to the
three? Oop,
we haven't gotten to the jalapeno whiskey.
Okay.
There'll be a day.
We were overruled.
Yes.
I still say it should be a Thai chili.
Thai chili. Whiskey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because I mean, it's more heat, but the flavor of a Thai chili is less green pepperish, and it's way better than a jalapeno or a habanero. It's got so much flavor as long as
So
you
you
can
would
get-
want a
You need to
margarita
hire
using
her.
Thai chili instead of like
Yeah, do you
green
want
pepper.
some of mine?
Not a margarita. I don't know
I
about a
have them in my
margarita.
cupboard all year round. So
If you,
you
I
want
actually
some-
have them myself, so
Yeah,
that would be
oh,
fine. I've
okay.
just I've never made mix with them. I've just used them for cooking.
Yeah, no, I'll drink them. Like I'll take the seeds out if it's a drink because I don't like pulp. I don't like seeds. I'm weird like that. But if you just split them in half, take the seeds out. Just don't rinse them in water because it'll kill your like.
All right,
voice.
that's definitely something I can take into consideration.
Okay.
I agree.
Get off topic here. Hold on.
Wait, no, I just want to say something.
Okay, say something.
Nick, you're a fucking jerk and I hate you. I cannot stand you. No, I don't like pepper stuff. I don't like pepper stuff.
Okay.
But the idea of the whatever she's
chili.
the red
Oh,
red chili something or other. Not a green chili. That sounds interesting. I would be
Yeah. It's got a
definitely
sweeter
like,
flavor.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
what I
just to
didn't like.
preface, this wouldn't make it necessarily hot. It's just gonna
Right.
give it a bit of a. I mean, if has anybody actually had a spicy margarita before?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what they're like. They're not necessarily hot. They're just like, whoa, like they're gonna have a bite to it. That's
I've
not like
had-
what you get with tequila or whatever.
I don't think I've had a pepper whiskey. I've had pepper beer and it just just not what I'm looking for in a beer.
Does not sound good.
That doesn't-
But for some reason, I think the idea of a spicy margarita sounds pretty good. And my girlfriend loves margaritas too. So
Yeah.
Oh,
she'd
lovely.
be interested.
I just don't like because a lot of times when they do like the spicy margaritas, they leave the seeds in
Mhm.
or they'll slice the pepper. And I hate getting like pulp or seeds or anything like
No.
that.
Yeah, no. The way I make that kind of stuff, well, I have like a professional juicer thing for all this. I actually bought like a KitchenAid attachment just so I could do this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because I make margarita, or last year I made margarita mix all the time. Because what were you gonna do in 2020 but make drinks at home? So I have all the stuff for it, and when it comes to peppers, I'll just
I'm almost done.
hand cut everything out of the mix because
Yeah.
nobody wants seeds in it, and that just makes it worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Pulp might be a little bit tricky. Like I filter it as best I can. Like I have a really, really fine mesh thing to filter it, but you can't get all of it out.
Well, I
So.
have a sieve here too. So if I have to, like, I can just, before the Zoom meeting, I'll just sieve it out, anything left over.
Yeah,
does,
yeah, it should be pretty fine. It should be pretty fine when you get
Yeah.
it though. Yeah.
He does a final filter through his old socks for some extra.
Yeah, it's gonna go through a sock. Yeah.
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 I was.
I'm not
trying
gonna
to-
tell you what's happened with that sock, but it's gonna go through.
A little salt never hurt anybody with a margarita.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, yeah. I mean, we make them enough at home that I have a really good plan for this. So glad you guys are on board.
Cool.
I think-
Well, we haven't asked everybody yet. Jake, what do you think about a spicy versus a sweet? What do you think?
He's gonna come in and be like, "This fucking sucks."
well, so I hate tequila, so I usually don't like margaritas. But I mean, if it doesn't have tequila in it, I'm
It
down
won't
to try
have tequila. No, it won't have tequila.
So as long as there's no tequila involved, I'm
Yep.
in.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of like it's almost like a whiskey sour if you think about it.
I've
Really.
never heard
Yeah.
anybody say I hate margaritas.
No, he didn't say that. He said he doesn't like.
He said he doesn't like tequila.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the same thing. Margaritas are tequila.
I usually hate
Are you-
margaritas.
Yeah. I was
Jake,
gonna-
all right. So here's the mission for everybody: is that we are gonna convert Jake.
Well,
Oh,
hold
I've
on.
tried converting.
Hey,
Ugh.
we were gonna ask you
Never
for-
a good night.
Jake, it sounds like Jake, you're speaking from a bad tequila experience, or you don't like the taste of tequila.
So I can recall having tequila,
Yeah.
two times in my life, and both times they were like, I don't like drink that much usually. Like I usually have like a couple drinks, feel a little jazzy, and I stop.
Jazzy,
For some
I love
reason,
that. What is that?
Tequila makes me just like, I'm like, another one. I'm like, let's
Yeah.
keep going. So it just ends badly.
Yeah.
And now like when I
Aw.
taste tequila, I'm like, ugh.
It's
That
an
night.
aphrodisiac too, man. You just want to bang.
All right, so I'll make sure in
He's feeling a little jazzy.
Yeah.
The jazz hands go up and everything.
Oh yeah.
there will be music notes in Jake's kit.
But Jake, what do you think about the spiciness of it? Are you a spice lover? Like, would you
Spice lover.
spice lover? I don't know what's.
I am in training right now. So I have hated spicy foods my whole life, but I've started eating more spicy foods because like just I don't know. I have a better spicy food and it's just, oh my God, my mouth is on fire. So I've been training. I've been working my way up.
How old are you?
We won't make this
22.
that
You're
hot.
22. So I just hit 32. And
No, you did not, Steve.
I just turned 37 and I used to love spicy food. And now like I would buy the same ridiculous hot sauce that I used to get. I'm fucked up for 2 days.
I can't do it. I can't do it anymore either, man.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
love
I
spicy
am-
food.
I love
I am
hot
Yeah.
37 years old as well. And I'm just saying last summer I did the pepper challenge and it was perfectly fine.
I wanna have a hot ones party at my house. Just
Oh, that'd be
wait
fun,
in the
yeah.
hot sauce. And just
I
have
would do
people-
hot ones. I'd be like, give me the bomb. Let me
I
see.
wish. No, if I have something like that, like I will love it that day, and then I will be shitting my brains out for 2 days and be like,
Okay.
so
I'll
miserable.
do it. Let's get
And it
doesn't
enough,
happens about
bother me.
once a week.
if you
It
get
It
enough
really doesn't
Sellerman's
bother me
folly.
at all. Like I have no after effects to heat.
Ugh,
My father makes his own hot sauce. It's really good.
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I smoke the vegetables, and I've been trying to think of a way to incorporate it into one of your mixes.
Oh, a
You figure
smoked-
that out, you let us know.
Bourbon.
A smoked jalapeno
Yeah.
margarita. That'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we had smoked jalapenos, I would incorporate them into the mix.
Oh.
Yeah, I-
100%.
If
I
there's
don't mean
a
to overrule
bourbon-
Kari with the Thai chili, but if we had smoked
No,
jalapenos,
smoky
what am I going to say?
flavor is
No.
delicious.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the jalapeno is that the flavor is just so basic.
Yeah.
as the pepper in itself. It's
like a
so
plant.
basic. It's like, yeah, it's a green pepper with spice. So anything like if you take that, like I love doing jalapenos on the grill and I'll add smoked paprika because it just tastes, it
Yeah.
elevates the flavor.
Yeah, what
I'm
were you
game
saying?
with the smoked jalapeno for sure.
What were you saying, Dad?
I use 4 different peppers in my hot sauce.
Oh,
So
nice.
I do use jalapenos, but I offset it with 2 red peppers. And it does have some heat. We toned it down after the first batch because that was too much. But
Yeah, it was awesome though. I love it.
but we smoke all the vegetables, and it's all vegetables too. It's other than some salt and vinegar, it's all vegetables. So carrots and.
I just want to ask Sarah, your margarita. Would you like a spicy one or no?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's the alternative? What was
No,
the other
I mean,
option?
The alternative is basic.
Yeah.
No, I like this. I like the spicy ones. I've had them a few times. They usually have like a sliver of jalapeno in them. I don't really care. It sounds good.
For a garnish.
Yeah.
Would you
You like
guys
salt or
want
sugar?
chunks of the vegetable
Salt.
in your
Never
mix,
sugar.
or would you want it? What? Yes. No.
Sorry, go ahead.
Jake's like, hell no.
No. Okay.
I would as long as it's not seed or pulp. I just hate seeds and pulp. That's all.
Yeah. No seeds. Try to minimize pulp.
Yeah.
I try to minimize the pulp anyway because it's just.
All right. So I know we're getting on the time limit. We're just at the hour right now. I just want to say 2 quick things. So I think this is a good talking about next month. We now kind of have an idea. Well, Colin now kind of has an idea of what we want to do with the Burberita. Also, don't forget, a few months back, you guys voted on a maple whiskey. Next month, we're all going to try it. So it's just about done. You guys are getting 2 different kinds of whiskeys next month. So look forward to it. Caleb and I tried it one of the days that we opened to the public, and it was awesome. It was so good. So I'm very excited for you guys to try it. Also, just with that, I know we've been opening to the public lately. We're putting a pause on that for right now because unfortunately our landlord passed away, and his wife is now in charge of the estates, and she's selling the business. Even though what we're doing is legal, like we're allowed to have people in and stuff like that, we don't have a liquor license. So she is just trying to sell the building without like having to explain to a whole bunch of people that they're operating without a certain license or whatever. So or just maybe for the next few weeks until they either find a buyer or whatever. We'll let you guys know. There's a group on Facebook called Folly Party, and I usually post in there about when we're opening next. I'll let you guys know when we can do that again. Also, Steve came up with a great idea to do a Dapper Day, and we've been talking about it for a few months now. And every time we bring it up, it's always in the middle of summer, and we're like, we should wait till the fall. So I think we're going to do that, an in-person cocktail class in September. The date hasn't been set yet. I do work at Singers on Sundays. We can rent the space out before, so it's not open to the public. It's just us, and you can invite a +1 if you want, probably. So it'll just be us and have a full bar, and there'll be other drinks you can have, like beer and anything else you want. So it'll probably be on a Sunday again. We just don't know when. We'll talk about that, but it's happening, and we're finally going to have an in-person cocktail class. So I think it should be really fun.
There will be a bouncer though who checks your clothing to make sure you're dapper enough, and if not, you're sent away.
I feel like Steve should be that bouncer. He's the one.
No,
I don't really know what Dapper is. What is a Dapper Day?
What is a Dapper Day? Is this something that doesn't exist in California, or?
I don't know. Never heard of it.
Oh Lord!
It's where you dress up to the nines and you go out.
If it's on
Like
a Sunday,
full, like,
I'm not doing
like
that
a full
shit in
formal
public.
dress, like a full.
It's not in. It's not in
You
public.
can also wear a pantsuit.
Yeah.
Anything
My
outside of my
plan is,
house.
I'm just wearing a vest. That's it. It's at Singers, so this is fine. I'm just wearing a vest.
Are you wearing
Like
pants?
nothing.
No,
Yeah,
nothing.
no.
Just a
All right,
vest.
yeah, then that's acceptable. I
Just a
mean,
vest.
yeah.
Maybe we could just do an in-person cocktail class at Singers or whatever, and then we can do like another, just like a fun get together at our shop and call that Dapper Day where everyone dresses up and we.
I like that better when I don't have pool league or people.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
with Singers, it would be closed. So it would just be the group.
Right, but I have pool
Yeah.
league. I would have pool league directly after that, and I'm not playing pool in a fucking skirt.
So that's just the idea. We'll let you know.
I had to think about that.
We'll let
Yeah.
you know when.
Yeah.
We'll let you know when and if that happens. It will happen. We just don't know exactly when. Because September can still be 100 degrees. So we'll see what.
Yeah,
happens.
we don't want to all be wearing pantsuits when it's 100 degrees.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because I would also wear an elegant woman's pantsuit.
Or a skirt.
Nick has a special dress picked out already for Dapper Day.
A dress?
Yes.
Oh wow.
She has it picked out. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
I'm still thinking like vibrant blue pantsuit would be. That's just my calling.
Yeah.
Yes, that'd be great. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I just made another one. So.
I'm driving to the yard sale right now, so.
Good for you. Yeah, this is probably like, actually just before we go really quick, because this drink was pretty morning oriented. How'd you guys feel about having a drink to kick off your day?
Well, I was saying I have to write a paper. My paper actually happens to be on the paranormal. So maybe this will put me in a better mind frame to try to dive into these concepts, or maybe not. I don't know.
Sarah, did you use all of the whiskey?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it's been a dry July, I told you. This is weird.
Yeah, you idiot. Of course I did.
It's like, duh.
Best part about playing late night.
Do you want to hang out sometime now that I live here?
Yes. Are you guys in the same house?
Yeah.
Did you have to end? Did you never ended up having to move your like?
Oh, I
thing?
thought you meant Nick.
Oh.
And I go, yeah, we're.
No, she lives down the street from me.
No.
Yeah, no, we're in the same house. Yeah.
Yes.
I
Awesome.
tried
Yeah,
to get
we'll
them
plan
near my
something soon.
house so that our kids could all be friends.
I know, we did look at a house on Carter Street. That's true. Yeah, I mean, Sarah, you've never been to my house, but
No.
the people that have been to my house, you should see it's different. Not like.
Yeah, she made it better.
Oh, way better. Way better. I mean, it's so like cozy and warm. I come home from work at like 4 a.m. from Singers or whatever, and like there's like dim lights now. I walk in, I'm like,
Oh my gosh, it's home. It's home now.
oh,
All the
man.
chains and whips are put away.
What's that?
Did you ever do that thing upstairs that you were gonna do?
Oh, he did it. Oh, we did it together.
No,
You did?
Yeah,
How
we
did
did it.
go?
It went smooth.
Yeah.
You know what you're talking about.
He was trying to make
The
it dirty.
surprise.
Carter, you're asking about the ping pong table?
Yes.
Yes. We have a ping pong
Oh,
table.
that. No, I have no idea what that was.
I didn't know if it got done, so I wasn't
It
gonna
did.
say
So
out
I had to
loud.
ruin the surprise to her because I was like, I wasn't sure where to put it in the house, and I didn't want to build an entire ping pong table, put it in the attic if she was going to be like, we should have it on the back patio. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, fair.
so I was like, I'm ruining a surprise.
I just thought it was funny that he had to like open the box to even get it in the house. Like, didn't you have to take like
Well,
piece by
I
piece?
had to bring the entire box upstairs. I couldn't put it together. What's the way I'm looking at it? I had to like bring the entire thing up into the attic and put it up. I wouldn't be able to like put it anywhere
Together and then bring it up.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm bad at talking. Anyway.
Jeez. Oh my God, you're having a stroke.
Yeah, use your words.
Anyways, bye.
Yeah,
All right, bye.
that's it. That's it. Enjoy your drink, everyone.
Absolutely. So we'll see you guys. We'll let you know when the next one is. It's going to be a bourbon margarita. Colin's doing all of the work. I get to lay back.
I will do all the work
Hell
and
yeah.
just make him make the drink.
Oh, I have to make the drink. Oh, okay.
I'm not a bartender. Actually, I could make this drink. I probably could.
Make the goddamn drink, Colin.
All right, fine.
Also, we're trying
I will
maple
host
whiskey.
next time.
Yes. And we're making maple. We're you're getting the maple whiskey. I'm gonna stop. Wow.
Yeah, so if you don't like the margarita, such as maybe Jake, there is a second whiskey that you get to try.
Yes.
So, you have that because you guys voted for it.
I'm just an idiot over here.
Right.
But with that being said, I gotta say, now that we're trying a new flavor, a month after we try it, we'll put up a new poll and we'll make another whiskey for you guys. So maybe that jalapeno will come through again. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it won't.
I shut it down last time, I think, so I'll vote for Colin's way.
All right. Okay. Colin.
My way of the highway, bitch.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for doing this. It was just fun
All right.
in the morning.
Bye, guys. Enjoy your Sunday.
You too.
Awesome. Have a great day, you guys.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Good end, babe. End.
Yeah, I gotta